Hey, welcome to Timpl. Tell me about yourself. Uh, well, I was born in 1980 and I grew up in a family of farmers. Okay, what does that have to do with the job that I'm interviewing you for? Hey, don't let this most simple question throw you off. Honestly, it is the most asked question across the board that HR will throw at you. I've listened to every pundit on the internet try to answer this question. Go no further, listen to no other videos but this one. I can tell you exactly how to handle the tell me about yourself question. Hey, it's Tony. Welcome to the Timpl channel. If you don't know a lot about me, I'll just give you the quick 30,000 foot view. I have been in talent acquisition and staffing for more years than I care to admit. I ran my own business and a staffing agency for 10 years. I've also worked in corporate, and I currently am the head of marketing for a fast growing staffing company. So where I oversee many aspects of the business. I see the staffing, I see the hiring happening every day. I can tell you without a fact, if you can do this, you will absolutely hit a home run when you're asked, tell me about yourself. Stick around. The answer is right up next. Hey everybody, it's Tony with Timpl. Thanks for joining us. And here's how you answer very quickly, succinctly, tell me about yourself. First of all, before you go into the interview, you have to know exactly what the opening summary of the job you're interviewing for states. You need to know what the top 2 or 3 most important points of the job are. The 2 or 3 most important things they want you to do in that job are listed at the top. So the summary of what the job is and the top 2 or 3 tasks or duties, that pretty much tells you everything you need to know. So when you go to tell them about yourself, you tell a story that weaves those skills and duties and summary into your background. It's that simple. That's all you have to do. It doesn't matter what your past is, doesn't matter where you came from, where you went to school. None of that matters. You've got experiences, you've got skills, you've got attributes and traits, you've got accomplishments, you have failures, you have all that. But you only need to talk about those things as it relates to the summary, as it relates to those top 2 or 3 things. For example, if you are interviewing for a sales leadership role and they want you to open up a brand new market on the West Coast or the East Coast, doesn't matter where it is, and you're going to be managing a team of local and, say, remote salespeople, and the most important thing is that they want you to identify and have meetings with as many new potential prospects as possible, then that is what your story has to be about. Your story has to be about your experience managing salespeople, managing, finding new customers, new clients, and managing a diverse workforce of some that are in person and some that are remote. That's the story you weave. They don't need it. All they're listening for when they ask that question, are you a fit for my job? They really, the only purpose, the only real reason why you would go back into high school, the only reason you'd go back and lay any of that information out was that if it showed a foundational skill that enabled you to do what you're currently doing now, which is the ability to dominate and be great in the job that you're interviewing for. And that's really it. You could put any job in front of me right now. I could read the summary and I could pick out the top 2 or 3 skills, and I could literally off the cuff create a story of my background that would show how I've been doing those things in my background, which leads to my ability to currently do the job you want. That's it. It doesn't have to be more complicated. Everything you say has to funnel up through that story. And while we're on this topic, if you're ever asked to provide a cover letter, do the very same thing. Your cover letter literally should be talking about the 2 or 3 main points on their job plus the summary. That's it. All your skills, attributes, your accomplishments, if they don't align with that, then just leave them out. They just don't need them. And once you tell someone about yourself and you finish and you say, and that's why I think I'd be a good fit for this role. Once you make that comment, just respond to how they respond to you. Would you like more information? Is there anything in there you'd like to know more about? And then you can go more. It's that simple. Look, I try to keep it simple, and it obviously rhymes. Keep it simple with Timpl, but it is. It doesn't have to be hard. Appreciate you checking in. Don't go any further. You've got it. You got this. If you have any more, questions, just leave a comment. I'll be sure to respond. I wish all the success in the world in your upcoming interview. You got this.